They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bearcats have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Groupers offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of the defense. And the Groupers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Bearcats are on the move. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Bearcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
He didn't get there. 4th and goal from the 1, and they are stuffed. The groupers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They'll try the run. Little bit of running room as he picks up 4 and gets it out to the 5.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Touch pass on the run. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. They go to the ground. Nice move there. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Handoff to the single back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He's up to 47 yards rushing already. You want to talk about... He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Now the pitch. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Craig. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Give to the back. Powers through the defender. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on 4th down. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Going to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for successes. Oh, he's got some space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Bearcats have this offense rolling. Give to the running back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
It's complete to the right. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throwing catch. And the Bearcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He'll get rid of it. Working that left side. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Just ran over it. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the touchdown, Cincinnati. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jeffrey. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Kelly. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give on the inside. Fights off a defender. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the groupers in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Jones to throw. Gonna try to... There he goes! He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Trying play action. Forced out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Leaves it with the back. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That
intercepted to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Leaves it with the running back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Under a minute to play here in the 1st half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively 1st half. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The groupers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's got 99 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. The Bearcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it! Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. On second and goal, he gets another chance. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
All right, well, they've been trying to run the football to get it in here. You're right on the doorstep. I like maybe setting up a jumbo formation, maybe going play action.
Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense back onto the field. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they've got on second down. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the groupers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch at the 45. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
It'll be 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Meyer. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The field goal is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Just not enough leg on that kick. He wasn't able to clear the crossbar.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Got the first down. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The groupers have their offense in high gear. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a crease. It's Craig. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense as he's knocked down immediately. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bishop. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The Bearcats want to move quickly.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab at the 10. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. On the run, it's Craig. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He'll pull it on the read.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll keep it on the ground, off right tackle. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Great place to start for this offense. Jones to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. In the red area, it's Johnson. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back has it. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Power football with the run. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? With jet sweep pass. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The groupers line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe with this offense.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner is stopped. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. They'll go to the ground. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 6. And the groupers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The groupers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. On the run, it's Covey. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his 2nd missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed with himself because he's good enough to make these plays.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Chandler. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the 1st week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. first game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.